Hello lovelies, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome back to an extreme cleaning video. Today I am tackling our master bedroom, and oh my gosh, it is an absolute disaster. If you really love videos that are a great nasty before and a wonderful delightful after, then this is definitely the video for you. But I am not going to keep chatting in this intro today. We're going to jump straight into this video because we've got lots to do. So let's get cleaning. So here is the nasty reveal of the before of this clean. The bathroom is looking so bad. I'm quite embarrassed to share this with you, but I wanted to keep this as real as possible. So this is just basically of a week of not picking up, only just getting the loads of washing and the towels done. This room needs to be redone again. I bought some new coat hangers and they're just not working. So that is another video to come. And here is the bedroom. I've already popped the quilt cover and the doona cover in the wash. It's winter here, so I've got some flannelette sheets. They will need to be swapped out as well. And yes, that is Duke there having a look and wanting to join in on this cleaning video. So I'm going to pop on some good music, pop in and chat to you as well. But yep, let's tackle this bedroom.
Every season lives outside a status quo. If we stop believing we're meant to be, expanding our abilities. If the passion's gone, we are doing it wrong. Baby, you and I should start living now. With the whole world at our feet.
So today is an extremely deep clean of the bedroom, and I regretted wearing black instantly because it shows up every little bit of fluff, but I guess it's quite satisfying at the end when I look how dusty I am. And as I'm showing you here, this is a empty vacuum, and I'll let you see what it looks like at the end, but oh my goodness, I'm rather embarrassed. So I am going to just give underneath the bedside table here a quick vacuum because I just dusted everything and I just wanted to quickly get that up. I do go back in with the vacuum, but I wanted to get right into every nook and cranny. And today I'm using my dusting mitt that I got from the reject shop, which has the handle. I'm loving this one. I'm going to look online as well to see if I can get one that can have some extra covers, so when that one's in the wash I'll still be able to use it. And I need to caulk that skirting board. That's why there's a gap there. But that's just some random facts. And today I'm using Windex and a window cloth to clean all the mirrors and the glass. And I'm also going to be using, again, the Method Rhubarb Anti-Bac. I love this. It smells amazing. And oh my goodness, my bedroom has never smelt so wonderful. But when you see how bad it was, you're probably thinking, I don't think it mattered what you sprayed. It needed a really good clean. But I'm going to stop chatting for a bit and I'll come back on soon. I'm just going to open up these windows to let in some fresh air. Even though it was cold that day, I think some cold, fresh air is always good to make you feel good when you're cleaning, and also you're not breathing in any of the dust, although there is a lot of dust in this video. And then I'm just going to get all of these clothes that I've folded, and I'm going to pop them to the side. And I've had this desk and that mat in this bedroom for ages. The desk has actually been here since we did homeschooling last year. I needed a place to pop it because my mum lent it to me to use for the kids, and it just took up so much room. And since I haven't had it in the room is feeling so much more of a sanctuary again. So I have been having that on my to-do list for such a long time, and oh my gosh, look how dusty and gross it is under where that desk was. And wait until you see the windowsills later. Oh my goodness, it is gross. But I'm just going to pop the dusting head here on my Shark NZ801. Shark kindly gifted me this vacuum, and I cannot recommend it enough. Nothing beats a corded vacuum for the suction. So I'm just going to give it a quick dust over with the suction, and as you can see, look how dirty they are. But in my defense, we do have a dirt road on our property, but yeah, I hadn't cleaned this blind for such a long time. The other blind I had cleaned, but this one has been neglected, and so has the windowsill. But look at the difference. That is so gross. Yeah, yuck.
I don't want it no more. I know one of us is going crazy if we don't let it go. I feel everything inside me changes all over again. Can't wait knowing that our love is tainted. Yeah, tainted. We're running blind and we don't know why. Was it really?
So I just showed you there, it only took a few minutes to do a few panels on the blind there, but I'm just going to stop that at the moment. And I've grabbed the kids' towels and our towels from the bathroom. I really needed to get the towels washed on this day, so I'm just bringing them down and I'm going to pop the load on. Why I stopped also is because I knew that the washing machine was going to finish soon. It had been roughly an hour since I got home from the school drop off, and I'm just going to pop the sheets in here. And I do that just in case I don't get round to washing them. We always have 2 sets of sheets. So that little basket over near the ironing board, I keep the sheets there, and I will just do a load of those. But I did get round to them that evening, so they were all done. And in the wash, I'm just popping an Omo pod and also some of the antibacterial Pino Clean solution for the towels, just to freshen them up. It's not a fabric softener, because if you pop fabric softener in your towels, they don't dry you properly because they are no longer absorbent. So I'm back now, and I've decided to pop some gloves on because it was pretty gross doing this. So there, it took me about 10 minutes to hang those clothes out, and I'm just using a damp cloth. That's why I'm going back and forth into the bathroom. And just wiping it over where I had sprayed with the antibac. But then I trial a different method when I get to the other side of the blind, which I use, I kind of, instead of going individually, I wipe one side and the other side with hot water and fairy dishwashing liquid in the antibac, which you'll see soon.
Tonight, let's get louder, come on, lose control. Ain't no limit when we go for gold. We can shine a little tonight, shine a little tonight.
And I've got to say, this method of doing it, of wiping one side and the other side, was so much quicker, although I had to go back and little bits that I missed. So I'll definitely be doing it this way next time, of just doing one side and then the other. Now, I was not going to share this with you, but I want to keep it as real as possible. I have not done this window sill for a while, and as you can see, there is a little spider been living in there, and it's just gross. It's got dog hair, it's got cat hair, it's got dirt, it's got bugs. It is disgusting, and I'm quite ashamed to show you that, but if I didn't share that with you, I wouldn't want you to think that I'm just cleaning a clean home. I am not. So I've filmed many a cleaning video in this room, and I have not tackled that for such a long time. So that just goes to show that sometimes what you see on the internet might not be really what you're actually seeing.
Let's get louder, come on, lose control. Ain't no limit while we go for gold. We can shine a little tonight. Shine a little tonight.
Definitely need to tackle the outside of these windows as well, so that is something I'll have to do on the weekend, and pull the window actually out and give it a good clean on the other side. Because we've got screens, you can't really do that, so that is definitely on a cleaning list in the couple of days or on the weekend coming up.
Shine a little tonight.
One thing I didn't get round to doing today was taking the curtains down and popping them in the wash. Because I'd already started doing the towels, I have left that, so that is definitely on a list to do as well. And I don't know if you have seen the UK show How Clean Is Your House, and it has the two ladies, Kim and Aggie, in it, and they had some really awesome cleaning tips. I must admit, I felt like this was a bit of an episode because it is gross. But one tip they had, and I couldn't actually do it because I don't have any cling wrap, because I haven't bought cling wrap for so long, but I might have to buy it to actually do this. But with the blind strings, they wrap them up in the cling wrap, and then they pop bleach in them and roll them back up, so it kind of sits in there so it doesn't drip everywhere. So I have got cling wrap on my shopping list this week, so I can do that. When I do that, I will film it and I will show you the results as well, because they're looking rather grubby as well. But if you've watched that show, definitely comment and let me know. I loved watching that show. It is so motivational to clean. Maybe I needed to watch a few more of them, but yeah, that was always a great show I used to like to watch. So this little bench seat here is where Duke likes to sleep in the day because the sun comes in, and he, as you are aware, he is a ragdoll cat, so he is really fluffy, and I just pulled on a bit. He's actually poked a hole into the foam, so that wasn't actually cat fur coming out, so I really needed to give that a deep clean, but I'm constantly giving that a clean because he sits there a lot and he molts on there. And then over here on this blind, I have cleaned this recently, so it wasn't as bad, but I'm just giving it a quick dust over. And just in this section here, it was a bit grubby because when the rain came, I hadn't shut the window, so it got a little bit grubby, so I'm just giving that a quick little wipe over. But otherwise, this window was still nice and clean, and I cleaned that about a month ago, whereas the other window you can clearly see may have been a few months ago.
I was standing outside waiting for you. You were always taking time, baby, playing it through. I was calling out your name.
So I had planned to paint this dresser that you can see the TV on and our bedside tables a dark grey, or should I leave them white? Comment below and let me know. I did want to give the walls in here a refresh of a paint as well, but I would love for you to let me know what you think I should do, if I should leave them white or paint them grey. And now I'm just back out here and I'm just going to get these sheets off the line. This was for our daybed out on our veranda, and I did do a reel on my Instagram, which I'll pop up on the screen now to show you our little mini makeover on our veranda. But unfortunately my dogs took a liking to the cushions, and here I'm just sharing you that I found this antibacterial fabric softener at Coles the other day by Downy, and I didn't use it on the towels, but I have been using it on Chris's uniforms and anything that I feel like needs a bit of an anti-bac like soften. I've been using that. But back to the veranda. Yes, so those cushion covers were destroyed by the dogs. So if you have any tips on how to stop dogs from chewing, I'm not sure if it's because we had feather down in the cushion inserts, but yeah. And here, look at this dust on that cord that was under Chris's bedside table here, and I found a random sock of Will's, but I was pretty proud that was the only thing that was underneath the bed. But Q-tips, cotton bud, as you can see on the ground, they're everywhere in our house, and they're not dirty ones, they're just around the house. I don't know why we have them, but does anybody else find random things in their home that you think, how did they get there? And that's what I love about this vacuum, is that you can lift it away from the actual base, and the cord is long, and I can reach the actual corners of the roof. There are sections of the roof that I cannot reach unless I was to climb up on a ladder, and I'm still yet to use that dusting wand that I shared in a haul the other day, but I was trying to trial it in a couple of corners, and it kept dropping the extension rod. So that was one complaint I found about it, but maybe I haven't adjusted it properly. But when I use it in the living room, I will definitely let you know exactly what I think about it.
Tried all the tricks in the book. I brushed up on my game, and now it looks, I'm telling the truth, all the same. So now I just gotta get with it. It's how it's gonna be. Wrapped round.
Now I'm just sharing with you this like cat fur, dog fur remover, lint brush, whatever you were to call it. I cannot remember the name. I'll try to find the link where I purchased it from. I did see them in the reject shop as a specialty, but I believe I bought this one on Amazon. I saw it on Amy Darley's cleaning video a couple of years ago. I did have a bigger one. I do not know where it went. I did have it in the car, and maybe it's fallen out at some time when I was on the school run, but this is fantastic. And as you can see, it catches all the fur, and then I've just thrown the fur on the ground because I know I'm going to vacuum it. But yes, you just pull off the base and then you can just dispose of it in the bin. But the bigger one is much better when you're doing bedding, or like it would be a lot quicker, but that little one is good when I am doing the cushions. But I will find the link below. I think it's pretty good. It's probably one of the best lint removers, cat fur, dog fur removers I've used.
I just gotta get with
And here I am reaching underneath this cabinet. Oh my goodness, wasn't that disgusting? How much fur was under there? As you can see, I've really neglected this room. I've just done a rough clean as I've been going in, but it does accumulate a lot of hair because we do have rag dolls that are inside constantly. But oh my goodness, I really need to keep on top of that, and you guys are going to be my little motivators to help me keep on top of this room and do a deep clean. I think at least once a month. It desperately needs it, especially with having ragdoll cats and border collies. So I have stopped vacuuming for the moment because my sister called and I've got my AirPods in, but I didn't want to stop cleaning. Throughout this whole clean, my best friend called and my mum called and my sister called. So a lot of the time when I'm cleaning, I'm either listening to an audio book or I'm talking to them, or I'm listening to music, normally Britney Spears because she keeps me motivated. So whilst I'm talking to her on the phone, I'm just going to pop the second set of flannelette sheets on my bed. I love bright coloured flannelette sheets with pattern for winter. It just reminds me of my childhood. I do want to get myself some blue ones to match my color scheme in my home, but these pink ones will do for the moment. So that is why I have stopped vacuuming for the moment. And yes, here is Duke. He always loves to make an entrance, especially when I'm making the bed. If you have a cat, I would love to know, do you have a cat that always likes to jump up on the bed when you are making it? And then I've just got this little lint remover here on top of the mattress protector just to get off any dust if it's fallen from when I was dusting. And I was going to actually wash this mattress protector, but I only had washed it a couple of weeks ago, and I do like to wash it once a month, so that is why that is still on the bed today. And I use that fluffy fabric refreshener that is also a crease release too on the mattress protector just to freshen it up.
I know you're strong, won't feel this way for long, no. If you wanna go out, we can go out. We can hide away just for one night. But if you wanna cry, just let it out. I'm by your side now. Just hold on a bit more, 'cause I know you only see the rain, not the rainbow. Deep down, I know you're strong. Give them hell, baby, prove them wrong. Just hold on a bit more, 'cause I know you only see the rain, not the rainbow. I know you'll get up again. Better stand up tall, I know you can be brave, 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 brave. I know you can be brave, 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 brave. If you wanna go out, we can go out. Brave, brave, brave. We can hide away just for one night. Brave, brave, brave. Just hold on a bit more, 'cause I know you only see the rain, not the rainbow. Deep down, I know you're strong. Give them hell, baby, prove them wrong. Just hold on a bit more, 'cause I know you only see the rain, not the rainbow. I know you'll get up again. Better stand up tall, I know you can be brave, brave.
So I've sorted those clothes on the bed to pop away, but my sister hung up on the phone for a moment, so I thought I'd quickly finish the vacuuming and get that done before she had called me back. But I am going to show you now the cylinder once I had finished vacuuming this whole room. Oh my goodness, this is just one room, and have a look at how much dust was in that cylinder. I cannot believe it. I was breathing that in, and so was Chris. No wonder my asthma has been bad. And here I am just popping the cylinder back on to vacuum the bathroom. And then once I've done that, before I pop these clothes away, the washing machine will have been done, so I'm just going to hang these towels out and pop the next load of towels on and hang them out as well. And then once I'm done with that, I'm going to pop the clothes away in my bedroom. What I do is, as you saw, I categorize them on the bed, so it's a lot quicker to pop away. And before I actually put the clothes away, I do fold up this bedding for a single bed for the guest bed. But yes, so I'm just going to hang these out. This I've mentioned before, I love this clothesline because it rotates, and when it blows, the wind blows, it dries things a lot quicker. The quilt cover and the doona cover just take that little bit longer because they are linen and it's a thick quilt. But once I finish folding this cover for our guest blanket, then I'm going to be heading back up into the bedroom to pop the clothes away.
Sometimes we got a bit out of control. When they found out we ran from home just to scare them, we were free. When we were 17. When we got older, we tried to stay in touch.
Now, a while back, I did reorganize our wardrobe. Here's Duke popping up on the bed. My goodness, no wonder we're always fluffy. But as I was just saying, a while back, I did reorganize our wardrobe. And then I decided last year that I was going to change from the timber hangers to the felt hangers. And to be quite honest, I am not a fan of the felt hangers at all. I just find it really difficult to pop clothes on. If you're not a fan either, I'd like to know if you aren't, or if you do love them, why do you love them? I know that it makes the space a lot. Things can fit in spaces, but yeah, to me it just is a struggle to get them on. So I am planning on reorganizing that wardrobe. I had planned on doing it last year, but all I did was just straighten it up. So if you want to see an extremely motivating wardrobe reorganize, then definitely comment below and let me know. As you can see, I've just got random things here where my shoes go. It really needs it, and I need to cull some clothes that I no longer wear, that no longer fit me. And yeah, so I've got random things in here as well that I haven't got space to pop them. So if you would like to see a wardrobe makeover, definitely let me know. And look at all that fluff on that black jumper. Note to self, don't wear black when doing a deep clean.
When we were younger, we used to sit on the grass and go, damn, I don't wanna grow old. Stay up all night singing songs on the terrace. We didn't mind sitting out in the cold. It wasn't possible to make us embarrassed. We were free. Do you remember stealing smokes from your parents? Sometimes we got a bit out of control. When they found out we ran from home just to scare them, we were free. When we were 17. When we were 17.
So now I'm in the bathroom and my best friend FaceTimed me and I told her that I would do that on the camera. But here I have the sink was blocked and I was using like a shish kebab stick to clear it out. My best friend said, did people really want to see this? And I thought you might want to see the reality of having long hair and clogging up the sink. And yes, I'm not wearing gloves, which you will hear me say in a minute. And I'm just showing my best friend. She said that no one wants to see that. Comment below, do you like seeing these gross and disgusting things, or would you rather me leave it out? I didn't even have gloves on. Yeah. So now that I have dusted, so all the dust has fallen onto the bench and I have cleaned the mirror, I am just going to pop my gloves on. I cannot believe I did not have gloves on before doing that. That was so gross. And I'm just going to clean out the sink here with the Fairy antibacterial dishwashing liquid. I shared that in my last video and I got that tip from Vic at Clutter Free Zone. I'll definitely link her channel below. I love her channel. It's awesome. And my best friend had just mentioned she needed to go to the supermarket to get dishwashing liquid. So I was telling her how awesome this one was. But yes, I'm just going to clean out the sink with the Fairy, and I had scrubbed all the Fairy, and with the Dishmatic wand I just filled it up with that, and then I'm just going to wipe over the bench here with the Daily Granite Cleaner so it protects the granite, and then I will wipe everything over with the Method Antibac. So basically I'm using the same things that I clean the house, but instead of the rhubarb I use the bathroom cleaner.
What I've done wrong in my life is nothing, I promise. It's not enough to make you cry. I'm only human after all. I'm only human after all. Yeah, it's not that big a deal when I think about it now. We should never be afraid to believe in it somehow. 'Cause we're only human after all.
So this little marble tray that I got from Target, and I have all of my beauty products, well, creams and sunscreen, deodorant, body moisturizer, Chris's stuff as well on that tray, because if I do put it away in the cupboard, I will not use it. So although it seems to be a little bit cluttered, I do like it up on the bench, and everything is like similar tones, so I don't actually mind that it's on there. And that little butterfly tray before that I shared with you, William got me for Mother's Day one year, so I pop any of my jewelry that I need to pop back on that little tray. And then I've got a little cake stand that I have our perfume that we use every day on there as well. But sometimes when decorating your home, it might not look exactly like an Instagram home, like picture perfect. You've got to make things practical as well, and I use those products every day, but I tried to get a nice tray to make it look nice as well. So that's my little tips. Sometimes you might just have to have like this tissue box out and stuff like that. I do want to get myself a cute little wicker tissue box so it does look nice. But yeah, so making things practical and pretty is how I try to do my house, because reality is we have to live and we have to use these things.
We were young and we were free and running, never bothered about what could be coming. every day we danced and life was smiling. We were young and drunk in love. A few years later I have started thinking, if it's just love in every glass I'm drinking, we're like one and without you I'm sinking. I'm always shining next to you. Oh, I got you, there's no reason to chasing pavement on my own, 'cause you're here to stay every night and day. I'm delighted 'cause I got you.
I have always been afraid of changes, but you shown me life is full of faces. Sometimes clouds got in our favorite places, but we were young and unaware.
Oh, I got you, there's no reason to chasing pavement on my own, 'cause you're here to stay every night and day. I'm delighted 'cause I got you. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. I'm just fine 'cause I got you. Rain guiding my way before, pouring like a waterfall. I've cried a million tears and more to find out where I belong. We're not young.
So here my mum called and I didn't realise she FaceTimed me. I answered my phone with a tap and then she said, oh, you're cleaning the bathroom. And I'm like, how do you know that? And then I looked up and she was on the bathroom vanity looking at me. So I do love FaceTime because my mum, my sister and my best friend all live an hour and a half away from me. So I don't get to see them all the time, but I can chat to them whilst I'm cleaning and I love that. So I'm just going to chat to my mum for a bit and now I am back to cleaning the bathroom. I have stuff everywhere and I'm just going to now clean the glass with the Windex cleaner. And before, as I showed you, I was just using the Dishmatic filled with Fairy Antibac to scrub down the bathroom. And I really love the way it cleans the bathroom. My little hexagon tiles, I do need to give them a better scrub. They are beautiful, but they are a pain to keep clean.
Did you ever stop and think, why spend too much time just getting ready? Let me be honest, I don't know a single thing that I haven't done to make you notice me. Let me be real here. When I see you, my heart starts racing, but I don't know if I like this chasing and playing and waiting around. It's a shame that my hands start shaking all of the time when you're around.
I'm just going to remove the gloves and spray them with the Antibac there and let them sit in the shower, just so they are now clean and they can be reused again. And then I'm just going to wipe everything over, pop that up onto the toilet, and then I'm going to give the floor a vacuum in here as well and vacuum it all up. It was pretty dusty in here where the rug had been. I love white tiles. I love how they look, but they do show up every little bit of dust and dirt. So I was just giving it a really good deep clean. And here I'm popping on the kettle, and whilst the kettle is boiling, I am going to make the bed, and if only it was this quick to make it. Duke is back happy, and I'm just going to use the Pino Clean Apple Fragrance Disinfectant Floor Cleaner, and I'm going to mop the bedroom first and then finish with the bathroom.
Don't you see what's wrong with me?
I've been feeling this way for far too long. And now you're gone. Took me away from all of my fears. Kept me away from all of my tears. Now you're gone. And now I'm lost. Finally, I think I can see clearly now. I'm in love. Think about me one more time before you slowly. I'm in love. Took me away from all of my fears. I'm in love. Kept me away from all of my tears. I'm in
Thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope this video gave you all the motivation that you needed today. I will admit it was the best night's sleep I'd ever had because my bedroom was beautiful and fresh, but make sure you click that subscribe button before you leave today, and I hope to see you in my next video, and I will chat to you then. Bye, guys.